My name is Terence Ricaforte. I'm an attorney at law. I'm practicing currently primarily in the wills, trust, estates, elder law, estate planning, and estate litigation areas of practice. Right now we're at Landskind Ricaforte Law Group. Our main office is located in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. I grew up here in Bay Ridge. My mother was born here and she lived here all of her life. My father is originally from the Philippines. Came here in 1966 as a resident doctor. In '73, he was granted his green card. President Nixon saw that there was a physician's shortage and granted all Filipino physicians green cards, and he wound up staying and eventually marrying my mother. I eventually went to New York Law School in the evening division. I was working as a paralegal for the New York City Law Department at first. Then after 2 years, I went over to the Manhattan DA's office. And there is where, upon my graduation from law school, I actually took and accepted a position at the Miami State Attorney's Office in Florida to be a prosecutor there. So I'm barred in 3 states, New York, New Jersey, and Florida. Currently really just practicing in New York. When I came back to New York, because of my litigation experience, I was hired by an estate wills, trust, and estates firm, really to primarily handle their estate litigation. And that is where I met my future wife, Renata, who now is also my partner. I'm very grateful for the fact that I did go into this area of practice because it was of particular importance in my family. Unfortunately for my mother, she became sick and disabled early on in her retirement. In fact, she was forced to retire in her mid-60s, and then for the rest of her life, she really needed long-term care. Fortunately for me, early on in 2008, we were able to do planning because of the fact that I was working for an elder law firm. Unlike a lot of other areas of law, I get to work with people that I can relate to, right? It's uncles, aunts, parents, children, friends. They are I either know them personally or I can relate to their situation just as much as anyone else. It's something that you get a lot out of when you're helping people navigate through that stressful time. And I try to put the process in plain English as much as I can. And that way, because I need you to understand, I'll navigate us through it. But I need you to understand because I need you to also inform me. No, I don't want to do it that way. No, that's not really what I want, right? You can only do that if you understand. So that's really the biggest thing that I want people to feel. A lot of people say, how can you work with your spouse? A lot of people don't realize we're like ships passing in the night half the time, but it's really beneficial when you have a partner who understands what you're going through, right? And also someone that you immensely respect, has a ton of experience in this area of law, knows things a lot more than you do in a lot of areas, and you can bounce ideas off of, and you're not alone in that, both professionally and personally.